with certain outlay. Now, with of course they are doing with the public-private partnership model. Now all these examples of rural development through Pura, along with the international experience, have taken the form of a book titled Target 3 Billion. I have personally visited and studied the working of all the Puras referred earlier friends. Now, I would like to share the gathering one particular Pura providing urban and rural area, that is Lonipura. Lonipura in Maharashtra, where a participative model of integrated rural development has come up among 235 villages now to be more, with a population of 5 lakhs. Dr. Ashok Patel is responsible for that. The seeds of the Lonipura were sowed back in 1948 with the creation of Asia's first operative sugar factory at Pravara Nagar, with the efforts of Padma Shri Vital Rao Patil, who mobilized the local community towards creating such an income asset. Such economic reform at a regional level transformed the social movement, and over time Loni saw the creation of many social assets like schools, colleges and hospitals, which led to better human development of the local population. The Lonipura model has been pioneered by Pravara Medical Trust. It is improving the productivity of the rural people through improved quality of life with healthcare, education and employment. The concept is people-centric development for social transformation. The trust area of development has been on comprehensive Medicare, particularly for women and children, need-based health and education, e-connectivity for farmers. For this purpose, it has managed to find support from many different organizations all over the world. For example, the Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency and the Pathfinder Mission of USA are working closely in the region to support the mission of better healthcare in the region. This KVK at Loni has established a unique way of involving community in the process of agro-innovation, which has not only led to better knowledge, but also made acceptability of the technology. So friends, they help in identifying this system, help identifying needs which should be addressed, conduct local level basic scientific analysis, and facilitate the dissemination of available technology in their village. Similarly, for medical care, this Pravara Medical University has formed a group around 700 female health volunteers across the villages where it works. These health volunteers are connected via mobile communication with the university campus and mobile health clinics. The volunteers are successfully managing in bringing the local village the free mobile clinics which come regularly to the villages. Thus, they are the ones who are helping create the demand of better health services. The complex has created close to 100 educational and vocational institutions which are vertically integrated, thereby providing education right from primary to postgraduate, almost all major disciplines. So friends, they have created employment opportunities through sugar factory, biogas plants, chemical plants like this, it goes on. Due to the cooperative effort of the people, literacy of these villages also has gone up to 63 to 87%, and birth rates has come down, infant mortality rate has decreased to 25 from 1000, and like that it goes on. So these are the advantages there. Now friends, one thing I want to tell all of you who are sitting there, who are participating, you know, there is a fund, large amount of fund given for rural development. Every year, 40 to 50,000 crores plus. Now the question, there is like Pura providing urban amenities, similarly there is number of rural development plans are there. The money spent and the user benefit have to be related. Now that relationship is not understood, it's not happening. So I have evolved what is called user community pyramid for sustained development of Pura complex. Pura providing urban and rural area. Any rural development you can use it. What is that? User community pyramid for sustainable development program. Now this development, something like this. Sustainable development refers to, what is sustainable development? Refers to a mode of human development in which resource use aim to meet the human needs while preserving the environment so that these needs can be met not only in the present but also for the generation to come. That's why it's called sustainable development. Friends, the world has so far seen development, rapid development, social development, economic development, political development. But due to the dwindling of the natural resources and increase the population leading to more than 7 billion in the world, today it is essential to think of a sustainable development in every aspect of human life, in every sector of the economy. Friends, let me now give my visualization of the sustainable development model using the convergence of technology. Convergent technology means multiple technology for remote areas development, including rural areas covering 3 billion people of the world. I would like to present my visualization of 3 billion population. I would like to present my visualization of user community pyramid. I call it user community pyramid. Structure linking the following. The user community pyramid structure, I am linking the following. Natural resources, whichever state or whichever village it has got. So integrated way for the nation and the world. Information communication about that place. Convergence of technology, what technology will benefit for that area. Societal business model, you create a societal business model and how to apply application and the users. Using the convergence of technology and information communication technology, the research results has to reach the unreached as envisioned by the user community pyramid. User community pyramid, the bottom of the pyramid is the people. I have explained the user community pyramid in detail. You may refer my talk in my website www.abdulkalam.com to know more about the user, more about the user, more about the user and the pyramid. Don't shift it. Now ultimately the research result will have to benefit the people with a pollution-free environment, a green environment, safe drinking water and also water resource management, and it generate employment potential. So this is what I have explained, the user pyramid model, and also I have given what is called societal radar. A societal radar to monitor how the development taking place, how it is developing place. And now I am going to talk to you for 2 minutes about the radar. So societal monitoring radar. Societal monitoring radar. Next. Ultimately, we have to see that how the benefit societal development radar. The purpose of establishing the development radar is to societal development radar is to review the monitor how the user community pyramid has benefited the users. This would be the basis of our approach on development radar based on the 8 essential empowerment attributes which are critical to the realization of our goal, a happy, prosperous and peaceful society beginning at the base of the pyramid. These traits are food and nutrition, access to water and both potable irrigation, access to health care, access to income generation capacity, access to education capacity building, access to quality power and communication application, state of societal conflict and access to financial services. In the societal development radar, we have given 3 targets as shown in the radar. One is the current status of the 8 social attributes. The second target is the medium-term target. And third target is long-term target, specific schedule. Now, when they are developing technologies, what are the applications which will empower the user community pyramid, and the outcome may be tracked and monitored through the societal development radar. Now friends, I believe in conclusion, I will say that we have to, so far I have discussed about many examples of great human beings, what they are doing in the tribal villages, how they are doing. The rural area, how they have sacrificed themselves, they have gone. And Lodipura, how it has transformed 300 villages. Friends, so far I have discussed about many examples of sustainable development system for empowering the people to realize the goals set by the nations. For realizing such a mission, what we need is an indomitable spirit. Hence, like in what Sudarshan or Solomon or Ashok Patel group, they have got such an indomitable spirit. Hence, let me recall a profound Saintly message to all of us by Maharishi Patanjali 2500 years ago. Maharishi Patanjali says, quote, when you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, all your thoughts break their bounds. Your mind transcends limitations. Your consciousness expands in every direction until you find yourself in a new and great and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties and talents come alive and you discover yourself to be a great person by far than you ever dreamt for yourself to be. So I wish all of you who are assembling this 18th International Conference, you should ask yourself, what can I do? What can I do to the people, to particularly rural people? So if you understood that, purpose of my talk is over. Once again, let me greet all of you. Wish the 18th International Congress of Rural Health and Medicine my best wishes to all of you in your endeavor of removing the pain of the suffering in the various parts of the world. May God bless you all, friends. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Professor Miho Kim, Dr. Ashok Vikhe Patil, Professor Joachim Hanig, Dr. Shuzo Shintani, Mrs. Nandini Charles, delegates, dignitaries, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It's a unique privilege for me to be sharing this platform with His Eminence, His Excellency Dr. APJ Kalam, and of basking in the warmth of his incandescent intelligence and wisdom, and of listening to a most erudite dissertation, revealing an illuminated roadmap for providing health care across the length and breadth of this country and the rural population wherever they live and inhabit anywhere in the world. Your vision, sir, particularly for sustainable development system for meeting the Millennium Development Goals, is glorious, as have been all your previous elucidations, maybe as the chief of TIFAC or of DRDO or as the president of the country. Not only we, the organizers of this conference, are indebted to you, but the whole world is indebted and beholden to you for being the torchbearer, dispelling darkness of ignorance, and for being the beacon of light, guiding the destinies of our countrymen in particular and the world in general. A formal thank you will never compensate the enormous debt the humanity owes to you. We would therefore be glad not to make any attempt, futile as it would be, to redeem this debt. We are grateful to the government of Goa for sending the representatives for gracing this conference of historic importance. At the end of this conference, the Goa Declaration on the Rural Health in the Global Village, which is expected to be adopted, will, I'm sure, be an excellent document on which the state government and the government of India can work together and translate into practice the vision of His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and the inputs of the eminent delegates gathered here. To you, delegates, we are equally beholden and grateful. We are looking forward to your research papers, your tales of experience and expertise in highlighting the challenges in meeting the Millennium Development Goals in the matter of rural health in the global village. And I part by acknowledging the contribution of all our sponsors, volunteers, and behind the curtain functionaries who have been toiling for almost a year to make this conference a success. A huge thank you to all of you.
Let us conclude this morning's program with the national anthem. May I request everybody in the hall to please stand. जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Please remain seated in your places till our Honorable Chief Guest and other dignitaries have exited the hall. Thank you.
이거 아니냐?